Crypto gang, welcome back to another episode. If you guys are new here, we do a giveaway at the beginning of every single episode, and today's winner is Crypto Native. So much for commenting on the previous video, Crypto Native. I just sent you some crypto. On this episode, I'm going to be going over a groundbreaking new project called VSYSTEMS. If you guys are new to the channel, I have done a lot of previous content and a series entirely dedicated to Masternodes, which leads me into Sunny King, the creator of Proof of Stake, has come out with a brand new consensus algorithm that he dropped in September of 2018. This algorithm is called Supernode Proof of Stake, and it is extremely cool. There are issues with Proof of Stake, and of course, the creator, Sunny King of Proof of Stake, he has come out and mentioned a lot of the controversies around Proof of Stake and the issues when he started Peercoin and a lot of the criticisms about the consensus algorithm. Simplest way possible, when Peercoin first came out, a lot of the first things that people said that were controversial about the proof of stake algorithm that it involved was that your private keys were online while you were participating in the network. So these supernodes are effectively allowing people to lease their coins to the supernodes so that they can mint coins on the network and the people can share in the rewards. They call coin leasing. So in other words, if you wanted to get involved in the SPoS network, you could go to this website that shows the list of supernodes, you could lease your coins to those supernodes, and you could share in the rewards being granted after they have been minted on the supernodes and they are passing you the rewards. This type of brilliant design is basically decentralizing POS even further, where you have people that are leasing their coins to those supernodes and they're able to get rewards and stay offline if they wanted to. And by splitting these two pieces up, they are effectively creating this network effect that will spiral into this massive decentralized network. Before I dive into the overview, this is not a sponsored review, but they are doing a campaign on Grow Your Base. And like I've said in the past, I'm covering projects that are launching campaigns on Grow Your Base because I'm involved in the Grow Your Base platform and I love supporting any projects that are interested in testing out this new platform. So that link will be in the description below, as well as all of the VSystem links included in the video. So on top of this new Supernode Proof of Stake algorithm, a decentralized database for applications, and a very user-friendly ability to build on top of it. This is going to be big for asset management and trading and all of these really cool smart contract concepts. So it's very exciting to see this new algorithm coming out, and then there's already demand for people to build on top of it. And when I think about different types of tweaks to POS, I think instantly about EOS. And EOS, as you guys know, I've covered on the channel in the past, has a very large following. They have an ambitious goal, and I think they raised $4 billion. So needless to say, there is a massive opportunity here for VSysTEMS, given the only competitor that I see is EOS. The biggest advantage that I see VSysTEMS having over EOS is definitely the fact that this is going to be an object-oriented, distributed general purpose database. That means that there's going to be some super complex applications that are now able to build on top of blockchain instead of the traditional databases. To give you guys even more of a sense of scale, you can look at what MongoDB, the database, did for traditional website building, and you can look at what VSysTEMS is going to be doing to provide all of these new, very complex applications to be built on top of its distributed database. So today I'm going to go through the list of the supernodes on the network so you guys can get a chance to go check them out, see what coin leasing looks like. So without further ado, let's dive into some of my favorite pieces about this project. So let's dive right into the review. What I wanted to go through was a couple components on their main website, and then I also wanted to go through briefly the coin leasing, what that is, and then also the actual supernode list of the top supernodes that you can actually get involved with and lease coins to them. So let's scroll down and see. VSysTEMS is a blockchain database cloud project that aims to create a brand new digital economy era. The project will deliver the world's first object-oriented, general-purpose distributed database, which is empowered to carry complex decentralized applications, just as I mentioned before previously. The one thing I wanted to highlight here is decentralized and scalable database. An application with blockchain technology is in high demand in areas such as banking, asset management, trading, contracts, etc. So this is where we're talking about the future of having something like smart contracts on there where people can build complex decentralized applications. So I really wanted to emphasize the first things that they mention that are going to be in high demand. Now, the Supernode proof of stake is the coolest component to this project, in my opinion, and it's by Sunny King. So let's go through the first and probably most important piece to this, which is that it is performance oriented. And SPoS is designed with enough incentives for supernodes to upgrade hardware and therefore continuously improve the network performance to support large-scale growth in decentralized applications. So a problem with POS is that people have to consistently update their wallets and their different hardware that they're using to actually participate in the ecosystem. So for example, with Masternodes, you have to consistently be updating your wallets, like your actual core wallets. You have to update easily once a month with an active project. So if there's not enough incentive for you to consistently be updating your wallet and your hardware that you're using to participate in the ecosystem, it's really just a flawed network and allowing the right incentives for people to consistently upgrade and be a member of the ecosystem. So I really like that component. Being someone that manages multiple masternodes on a regular basis and I'm constantly updating my wallet to participate, it's always asking you that question of, is it worth, continuing on, or do you want to just dump your rewards and your masternode on the market and just move on to a different project? So this is a really cool component here that I'm excited to participate in, because this is saying that the leased coins component is going to allow you enough incentives to stick around and continue with the minting economy and helping the network function. This portion right here is the cloud, which is very similar to something like an AWS, where they want to facilitate the more efficient creation of new blockchain applications. The last bit that I wanted to cover here was the different types of applications that will be on VSYSTEMS, and one specifically, but let's go through them all. The games, currency, identity management, smart contracts, finance in general, digital assets, and then this little hidden gem down here, cross-chain transactions. So this little guy, I think, would be a really important one to have towards the front here. Cross-chain transactions is a very, very big deal. Moving on, we have education, voting, AI, digital arts. So covering a lot of bases in the first initial run through here, but when we are thinking about an entirely new network that is dealing with a new consensus algorithm, we are talking about something like an EOS competitor, where we have the grand vision of a new internet that is the Web 3.0, and we do have applications that are being built on top of it. So assuming that it does accomplish this, which it will at this rate, being Sunny King behind it, they do need to cover a lot of bases, because an internet with only one type of website is not an internet that anybody wants to be on. They want to be on an internet that has all of these cool applications and all of these cool utilities that they can use. Moving on to the Supernode rank list. This was what I was talking about before, and this effectively is the list of people that are participating with Supernodes and that you can lease your coins to as they are minting coins on the live mainnet. You can actually lease your coins and you can get some rewards from that. So what we have here is a rewards calculator that I wanted to go through real quick, and we can compare what it would look like for us to lease coins to, let's say, DAD5 or DAD-V, and V-Sydney and V-Sol. So let's go ahead and click reward. And now that we are on our rewards page, let's choose DAD-V and compare it with V-Sydney, and then let's compare it with V-Sol. So we're all across the world. This is DAD is US, V-Sydney is obviously Australia, and then Seoul is Korea. And let's do 100 coins and calculate. The annual reward would be 16 VSYS coins. And then we have our estimated annual reward in USD, which is about $1. And then our estimated annual reward just percentage wise. So we would see about 17.82 from Seoul when we leased coins to them as they're minting with their Supernode. And then we have about 17.74 with Sydney. So very, very cool calculator. I like the idea of being able to calculate before you make any sort of leasing, which is effectively saying an investment in a way. The last bit that I wanted to cover here, because this is the most important part to me as someone that participates in proof of stake networks already, I think that this component here where it says the capacity really shows the what each one of these is operating with. So for example, the top one, DAD-V, that has a 21% fee, is in the US, and their capacity is, I believe that is 71 million VSYS coins, and the current capacity looks like 90 million. So that is a beast right there. They are definitely doing some serious amount of rewards with an efficiency level of 97 with a daily interest cycle. So really interesting to see DAD-V, Sydney, V Seoul, V Canada. Clearly it's the same person or same team, with people investing in those supernodes or leasing their coins to those supernodes. They are a network on their own. Like, they are helping distribute this entire database that is really impressive. The last bit that I wanted to cover here was an introduction to the coin leasing program, which is where, as I've said, it's where you can actually participate with your coins into supernodes and get some rewards in exchange. So according to the SPoS white paper, currently the system keeps generating a block every 4 seconds. And each block produces 36 coins. The total generation is 777,600 VSYS coins every day. Supposing 15 supernodes in the beginning, each supernode will generate 51,840 coins every day. So you can see here, you have your block, you have your minter, which is your supernode, and then you have your holders. So people that are just holding their coins, and they can lease them to the minters, share the reward, and the minters are actually minting on the network using their supernode. So very cool graphic there, really describes exactly what's going on with the supernodes and the supernode proof of stake algorithm that I'm really impressed by. That's it for my overview of VSYSTEMS, created by Sunny King, the creator of proof of stake. I'm really excited about this supernode proof of stake concept because it is effectively allowing people to get involved when they have just a few coins. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, there is a link to their Grow Your Base campaign below, so you guys can go show them some love, share it around on social media. Also, there are the links to their website as well as the supernode list, so you guys can get a chance to see which supernodes are out there, if you want to potentially lease coins to them to help them mint and get some rewards for doing so. That's it. I hope you guys like it. If you did, slap a like. If you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next episode of Hack Crypto.